Keep it going for her, guys. The perfect joke you could have ever ended on. Hey guys, thank you for coming out. It's great to see you. This has been a lot of fun to listen to all you guys. I've had a pretty shitty week this week, one of my worser ones. I've been sick all week. That's right, Rick. I didn't just skip your class. I was actually sick. And I broke up with my girlfriend this week. It wasn't very pretty, but it happened. What are you gonna do about it? She has called me 59 times over a course of 2 days. But I'm gonna talk about a different crazy girl that I met one night. This is about the first time I ever went to a strip club. If any of you guys have ever gone, I recommend it. It's pretty good. I didn't want to go my first time. I was 18 years old. My brother is 5 years older than me, and he and his friends were going to the strip club. They invited me. I said no. I was scared. I was very scared to go to the strip club. I've seen strip clubs in movies, and every time I've seen them in a movie, I have gotten a boner. And I only wear sweatpants, so I didn't think it was a good idea to walk into a strip club, see all those ladies, and then just have to I was embarrassed. I didn't want to do it. But they finally convinced me to go. It was a Tuesday night, and I don't know why I was afraid of seeing attractive women at a strip club on Tuesday night. Tuesday night, C-section night, guys. It's gross. It's pretty gross. I've seen the longest titties I've ever seen Tuesday night at a strip club. So I showed up, I went to the Admiral. If anyone knows where the Admiral is, it's in Chicago. I don't know where it is. You walk in, $25 cover charge. 25 bucks. That's pretty ridiculous. It's $10 dances, but still, you only get one song for 10 bucks. That's ridiculous. You walked in, it was a booth. It was a guy selling it like movie tickets. You paid your cover. You opened up a velvet curtain, which was super cheesy to me. It was like a red velvet curtain. It was like having the porn beads from like the 70s that you would walk through to get into rooms. It was bad. When I first walked in, I did not see strippers on stage. I saw a grown man sitting in a throne. I had learned that it was his bachelor party. 2 women were giving him a dance. They were doing all the good stuff. They took off their shirts. That part was okay. Then they instructed the man, all right, big boy, now it's your turn to take off your shirt and give us the dance. So they sat down, and he took off his shirts, and I saw giant pepperoni nipples. And I went there to see tits, but those were not the tits that I went there to see. He was pretty gross. He was very hairy. He was very sweaty. You could tell that he didn't want to take his shirt off, but they made him at the end dance for that. So my first experience in the strip club was watching that man dance. It was whatever. I had a stripper come up to me. You don't have to say yes to all of them, by the way. They're all going to periodically come up to you through the night. You don't have to say yes to all of them. I said yes to a girl who was about my age. She sat down she said, do you want to dance? I said yes. She sat down on my lap. She sat there for a full song. I didn't talk to her. She just sat on my lap. I was sitting like this. She just sat on my lap. And her ass was really bony, so I wanted her to get to the dancing part, and it started to hurt. Midway, after the first song had played, she still was doing nothing. And I was like, okay, what's your name? It was Nikita. She picked Nikita. It's bad. She was sitting on my lap, and I only get girls because I'm a good listener, so I'm like, let's ask her some questions. I could totally get some out of this. That's great. I'm only paying her to dance for me. I found out that it was her first day on the job. She was 17 years old, and it was her birthday. She had turned 18 today. She was allowed to work today because it was her 18th birthday. It felt really good to figure that information out. She waited, I stopped asking her questions after that because I didn't want to know. Actually, no, that's not true. I asked her, why are you doing this then? And she said, because my boyfriend beats me and I want to get away from him. That kind of killed my boner real quick. That didn't really help out with that. I stopped asking her questions. She waited another 2 songs while she awkwardly sat on my lap in silence. She then heard Baby by Justin Bieber and was like, I can dance to this. I'm like, oh right, you are a child. I feel great about this. She danced her song. It was a lot of just her rubbing on my knee. That's all it was. It was just her just kind of laying on my leg and then just grinding like this. I didn't like that at all. But it was okay. I got a double dance from a nice black lady and a very busty Asian, and they knew what they were doing. I walked back to my brother and his friend like this, and we left the strip club, and it was a good night. Thank you, everyone.